How often do soldiers return home to find no one there? My brother Jaden deployed for 15 months to Afghanistan. His wife Catherine sent care packages every single week. Homemade cookies, letters about fixing up their house, photos of herself in his old hoodies. He kept every letter in his footlocker, read them before bed every night. He talked about her constantly, showed everyone her picture. Had this whole plan. He was going to surprise her by coming home 3 days early. Coordinated it with his unit commander. Didn't tell her. Wanted to see her face when he walked through that door. Spent his last week overseas planning it out. He landed at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday in October. I remember because he texted me from the plane. Finally home. Can't wait to see her. Called Catherine from baggage claim. Straight to voicemail. Tried again. Nothing. Figured she was sleeping. Took an Uber home. Spent the whole ride grinning like an idiot, practically bouncing in his seat. Driver pulled up to their house at 4:30 a.m. Every light was off. Jaden tipped him $40 because he was too happy to care. Walked up to the front door with his duffel bag over his shoulder. Keys already in his hand. Door was unlocked. That should have been the first sign. He walked in calling her name. Baby, I'm home. No answer. Checked the living room. Their wedding photo was still on the mantle, but the couch looked different. Went to the kitchen. Coffee maker was gone. The good knives were missing. Weird. Went upstairs to their bedroom. Heart starting to pound. The bed was made. Military corners, like she knew he'd notice. Her side of the closet was half empty. All her shoes were gone except for one pair of heels he'd bought her for their anniversary. They were sitting in the middle of the closet floor like she'd left them on purpose, like a message. He opened her nightstand. Empty. Opened his. Everything still there. His watch. Their wedding bands from the ceremony. The little notes she used to leave him before he deployed. Found a folded piece of notebook paper on the kitchen counter, tucked under the salt shaker. The same salt shaker from their first apartment. Jaden, I can't do this anymore. I thought I could, but I can't. The papers are in the drawer by the fridge. I'm sorry. Please don't try to find me. No explanation. No phone call. 15 months of letters and care packages and I love yous, and that's what he got. 10 sentences on notebook paper with a grocery list on the back. He called me at 5 a.m. Didn't say hello, just she's gone. Voice completely flat, like he was reporting mission status. I lived 2 hours away, but I was in my car in 5 minutes. Broke every speed limit getting there. Found him sitting at their kitchen table in his uniform, still wearing his dusty boots, staring at that note. We sat there until the sun came up. Didn't talk much. Made coffee. He drank it black even though he always used cream. Said he guessed he'd gotten used to it. The divorce papers were in the drawer like she said. She'd already signed them. Had them notarized 3 weeks earlier while he was still overseas. She'd been planning this the whole time he was reading her letters. His army buddies started coming by around noon. Brought beer, pizza, sat with him. Turned out half the neighborhood knew. She'd been seeing some guy who worked at the gym down the street. Wasn't even hiding it. They'd seen her bringing him around 2 months into Jaden's deployment. Everyone knew except Jaden. Jaden didn't cry, didn't yell, didn't punch walls, just methodical. Signed the papers that same day, filed them the next morning, sold the house within a month and took a loss just to be done with it. Moved to Colorado Springs, started completely over. 6 months later, I'm at his new place helping him build furniture from IKEA. His phone rings, unknown number. He almost doesn't answer, but something makes him pick up. Jaden, it's me, Catherine's voice. I could hear it from across the room, that same sweet tone she used to use. He didn't hang up, just put down the Allen wrench and waited. I know I don't have the right to call, but I'm in a really bad situation. Jonathan kicked me out and I don't have anywhere to go. I'm staying at a Motel 6 in Nebraska, and I'm almost out of money and I just need somewhere to stay for a few weeks until I can get back on my feet. Please, I know I hurt you, but I'm desperate and you're the only person I can... She kept talking. Full sob story. The guy cheated on her with someone younger. Lost her job at the salon. Car broke down in some town she'd never heard of. Needed money. Needed a place to stay. Needed him to save her like he always did. Jaden let her finish. Let her say everything she needed to say. Didn't interrupt once. I watched his face, completely blank. When she finally stopped talking, there was this long silence. I could hear her breathing on the other end. Then he said, in the most polite voice I've ever heard him use, "Ma'am, I think you have the wrong number." Hung up. Blocked the number. Set the phone down on the half-built bookshelf. Looked at me and said, "You hungry?" "I'm thinking pizza." Never mentioned her name again.